Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to talk about a report that just came out from ESPN's Brian Windhorst about something like the Knicks should expect a superstar to demand a trade to the New York Knicks. So in this video, I want to talk about this report and if I believe it or not. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, you guys know where to find me at nyknicks_media. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's get right in. So I quote, this is the report from Brian Windhorst. I say within the next 12 months, a star/superstar player demands a trade to New York, and I do not know who it's going to be. I have some guesses. I'm not going to say right here. I'll let you guys start thinking about that. Oh man, this report should get Knicks fans excited because this is exactly what I wanted this season about the New York Knicks to be about. Before the season started, if you go back and watch my prediction videos and watch all my videos before the season really tipped off, I said this Knicks season is all about the development of the players and development of the culture and a completely change of the outlook of the New York Knicks. Because if the Knicks become good and the Knicks somehow make the playoffs, and I said this earlier on in the year, that's what's going to make superstars want to come to New York, and that's exactly what is happening. We are 18-17 as I'm recording this video. We're 4th in the Eastern Conference, and we have a real coach in Tom Thibodeau, and we got an all-star in Julius Randle. We have a bona fide young core with RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, Mitchell Robinson, Obi Toppin, and these guys. So now it's looking like this offseason we're going to have some players that's going to want to come to play for New York. And yes, we have a long season ahead of us to finish out. We don't even know if we're making the playoffs as of yet, but right now we're in a good spot. Hopefully they can keep it up in the second half of the season because we know that schedule gets really hard. But with this report, he says, let's guess. He's trying to make us guess which player is going to come here. And I have some guesses. How about Karl-Anthony Towns? Karl-Anthony Towns is currently on the Minnesota Timberwolves that are one of the worst teams in the NBA. He has ties with Leon Rose. He has ties with Tom Thibodeau. He has ties with the city of New York. He grew up in New Jersey, and he also grew up a huge Knicks fan. So that is somebody that I feel like would love to come to New York. And guess what college Karl-Anthony Towns attended to? Kentucky. Karl-Anthony Towns went to Kentucky, and we're basically known as the New York Knicks Kentucky Wildcats, you know what I mean? Because that's what this Knicks team is all about. We got Kenny Payne as our assistant coach. We drafted Emmanuel Quickley, Julius Randle, Kevin Knox, but we're the Kentucky Wildcat Knicks, and I feel like why wouldn't you want to come play for assistant coach Kenny Payne, his former coach Tom Thibodeau, because you never know, especially that the Minnesota Timberwolves are a really bad team right now. I don't think he's demanding a trade this year. I don't think he's going to demand a trade. I'm just saying, if I had to guess, if it's somebody, this is someone that makes sense, and maybe the Knicks will pull it off. Who knows? I always say in all my videos, I don't think the Knicks need to go out there and trade for any superstar right now, but in the offseason, that's when they should be aggressive and try to land a star. That's my opinion. But that's one player I can name off the top of my head. Devin Booker is another one, but at the same time, I do not expect him to demand a trade because the Phoenix Suns are a damn good team right now. They're one of the best teams in the Western Conference, so don't expect that. But leave a comment down below. What are some players that you think could potentially demand a trade or just come in free agency that want to come to New York because they see something brewing here and they see, wow, they're literally one star and I'm that star away from becoming a championship contender. I feel like we're missing a true wing and a bona fide point guard, even though I love Derrick Rose as our veteran point guard with Emmanuel Quickley off the bench. Maybe we don't even need a point guard right now, but I feel like there's someone that could be a free agent next year that comes to the top of my head is Kawhi Leonard. He has a player option, so he could opt out of his contract if he wants out of LA and he wants to come to New York. Who knows? I don't think he would want to for one reason because Tom Thibodeau is known to play his star players a lot of minutes, and Kawhi Leonard kind of has he doesn't want to play a lot of minutes. He has load management problems, but I'm not going to speculate about Kawhi Leonard coming to the Knicks because that's a pipe dream. I'm just bringing it up because this report says have some guesses that they want us to guess. And I'm guessing right now off the top of my head. So again, comment down below some of your guesses that some players would want to come to the Knicks. But before I end the video, these reports are going to start coming out because like I said at the beginning, this season was all about getting the Knicks on the map, getting the Knicks not looked at in a bad light where, wow, the Knicks are dysfunctional, no one wants to go there, bad culture, bad coaching, bad everything. And now it's completely changing. We have Tom Thibodeau, who is a known coach to take Derrick Rose, the youngest player ever to win the MVP award. The Chicago Bulls were in the playoffs. He took a Minnesota Timberwolves team that was never in the playoffs for a long time to the playoffs. And now he's currently coaching the New York Knicks team, who has been terrible in recent memory, and all of a sudden And listen, they have almost the same roster as last year. They have Julius Randle still. They have R.J. Barrett, Kevin Knox, Mitchell Robinson, all the same guys I was on the roster last year. The only new additions are veterans like, Alec Burks and Obi Toppin and Emmanuel Quickley, the 2 rookies, obviously. But this is all Tom Thibodeau and the coaching staff, and an incredible job from Leon Rose and Warwild Wesley and Scott Perry to bring in Emmanuel Quickley, obviously, because that's a big reason of our success, and going out there and getting Derrick Rose. But Tom Thibodeau is doing a phenomenal job, and this is exactly what this Knicks team needs in order to attract these free agents. We struck out every single offseason for the last 5 to 7 years whenever it comes to us being in the marketplace for a free agent. And that's the reason why, is because we sucked and nobody wanted to come to the Knicks because there's no culture in place, there's no head coach in place, there's no competent front office. Well, now everything's changing. Leon Rose is proven to be a guy that can lead this organization in the right direction. We have a head coach that is known to be a top head coach in the NBA, and we have a star in the making, and we have a young core like RJ, like I all mentioned. So this is the time that the New York Knicks are definitely going to be an attractive place to go for stars, and it's an exciting time. There's still a long way to go. These are all speculation, so I don't want to, just think about everyone's coming to New York, because that's unrealistic. I'm just talking about this report. So let me know in the comment section some of your guesses again, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Let's go Knicks. Peace out, guys.